Do you want your game to look like this? Kind of off topic, but as I was cruising down the bot lane with my support, I've noticed this. Yeah, I got no response. Boys, what's poppin'? Here we are with the second video of 2023. We are starting strong, and this one is for League of Legends, how to change your language to fan favorite Japanese. Let's turn the game into an anime. Woo! Alrighty, so I know that you guys saw in the thumbnail it says from English to Japanese, but this actually works for any language to Japanese, if that makes sense. Let's say your default language is for example Spanish. You'd be able to change it to Japanese or whatever language you're using by doing what I'm going to do on the screen. This will change the voices, in-game language, font, everything, basically as if like you were playing on a Japanese server. I'll also show you how to change it back to your default language in case you don't like it, so do not worry about that. And one more thing, yeah, I used an older clip from the past when I recorded this method, but everything is still pretty much the same, so I figured why would I just do the same thing over again when it still works just fine. It is fully confirmed. I've tried it myself while recording footage. As you can see, it is the footage from 7th January, aka today, so yeah. It's fully updated. Let's get right into it. So here we are on the desktop. First things first, what we want to do is click on our League of Legends shortcut. Make sure the launcher is updated recently. I think just yesterday there has been an update, and yeah, just make sure you update before you do anything with in-game files. So now that we've updated the client, what we want to do is basically just click on this little X button on the top right and sign out actually. So we're going to sign out and we'll get this Riot Games standard client that works for Valorant and League as well. We'll get this client basically, so you just want to click X again after you signed out, and now we're going to change our language to Japanese. That's right. So the way to do that is we're going to go into the League of Legends directory. To go to the League of Legends directory, you can either, if you have a League of Legends shortcut on your desktop, you can just right click it, click on properties, open file location, and it will take you to Riot client. What you want to do is go one step back to Riot Games, and here you'll see League of Legends, and you want to click there, and boom, we're in the directory. However, if you do not have a shortcut, what you want to do is open File Explorer, go to your computer, depending on where you installed League of Legends. I've installed it in local disk C, so it should be there. I'm just going to click there, and I'll find Riot Games folder, and that's where I want to be. So here, League of Legends, and boom, we're there. If you'd scroll a bit down, what you will see is this League Client application. So leagueclient.exe, if you have extensions enabled, what you want to do with that is, this is very important, right click on it and create a shortcut is very important. So now that you've created a shortcut, what you want to do is put it on the desktop or whatever, it does not matter, wherever it's accessible to you, because this is where we will change our language. Now since we have our League client, we can delete our old League of Legends shortcut and put this one as League of Legends. We can just go ahead and rename it. After we renamed it, just want to say don't worry about the icon. It looks like this. As soon as you launch this shortcut, it will return to the live patch icon, so you will have the normal icon. So the next thing what we want to do is right click on our new shortcut and click on properties, and in this target box all the way up here, we want to go all the way to the right, make a space, 2 lines, locale equals JA underscore capital JP. There we go. Don't worry, I'll copy this code in the description so you have nothing to worry about. You want to click on apply, click on OK, and let's go ahead and launch our new shortcut and see what happens. And there you go. As you guys can see, the Riot client will be in Japanese. We are not done yet, but it is a good first step. What we need to do now is wait for the Japanese client to update, and boom, we signed in. Everything is in Japanese, as you guys could see. Once again, as I said, we need to finish that downloading and patching. It's the voice lines, it's pretty much everything, the font. I don't know what goes into it. I really have no idea, but yeah, it is pretty fast. And then after it updates, I'm going to hop into the game and show you guys how it looks like. Keep in mind that I will also show you how to revert all of these changes and go back to your normal language, so you won't be stuck with Japanese, because no matter what League shortcut you launch right now, it is going to be in Japanese. So let's stay tuned for the update. Alrighty, so the update is done. What we're going to do now is pretty much go into a custom game. I'll choose Summoner's Rift here. launcher. Let's say we'll add a couple of bots on both sides just in case for the experiment. So as you guys can see, all of the champion names are also in Japanese. Keep that in mind, as well as voice lines. And no, there is no way to keep only voices. This is another comment I've been getting a lot. You cannot only keep voices but have text in English. That's literally impossible. It was possible way back then, but sadly not anymore. Let's go ahead and choose Irelia. And there we go, even the chromas are in Japanese. So this is pretty much how the loading screen looks like. And yeah, we're in the game already. This is the buy menu, you know, everything standard, just as if you were playing on the Japanese server. Now my ping is a bit higher. I'm traveling, I'm downloading some Netflix movies. Yeah, I'm going back home. Pretty excited for that. Even the announcer. That's pretty much the game. There are no bugs, everything is just flawless, and no, you won't get banned for this, don't worry. Now let's get onto the desktop and show you guys how to revert back to your original language in case you just don't like Japanese anymore. Alrighty, so what will we do is close the client again, sign out, and there we go, we're back to Riot Games launcher. We're gonna quit the Riot Games launcher as well. What we need to do basically is do the same process over again. So go to your League of Legends directory. You can either do it by a shortcut on the desktop or just do it manually, doesn't matter. We want to get back to this League client thingy. We need to create a shortcut for it. This is the only way to revert back to your old language, so keep that in mind. And we're gonna create a shortcut of League client just as we did before to change it to Japanese. Right click, click on properties. And here in the target box, once again, we're gonna go at the very end, press space once, 2 lines, locale equals, since my language was English, I'm going to be typing en underscore JB capital. You could look for codes for your own language. I cannot list them all here, but it's pretty easy to Google. Just Google League of Legends language codes and it should be there. Now we're gonna click on apply, okay, and we're going to click on League client. Let's see what happens. And as you guys can see, we are back to English. Riot launcher is in English. Let's log in and check if the in-game launcher is English as well. And boom, what do you know, it is back in English just as we had it. There you go, guys. Jesus, I sounded so stuck up and constipated, like, you know, my voice. Damn. Well, that was about a year ago, and pretty much ever since then I've taken a break from YouTube, but now I'm back and I'll be trying to do 2 videos a day, 1 minimum, but I'll make sure I push out at least 1 video every single day. I really miss doing this and I miss being at home. Really, the job I currently have isn't the best fit for me, and you know, it's annoying having a real job, so it's like whatever. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you out. Also hope you started off the year right, you know, with the grinding and taking care of yourself and shit. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.